Success is not glamorous. It is not shiny. It is not loud. It is early mornings when the world is still asleep. It is late nights when your eyes burn and your hands shake. It is doing the right thing when no one is clapping and everything in you wants to quit. Success is brutal, and that's the truth no one wants to hear. They'll show you the penthouse, but not the staircase. They'll sell you the destination, but never the detours. They'll glorify the spotlight, but never tell you what it took to crawl through the dark just to reach the switch. Because success isn't a moment. It's a lifestyle of relentless decisions. 1,000 invisible sacrifices stacked on top of each other until the world finally calls it luck. But it was never luck. It was belief forged in rejection, discipline born from discomfort, resilience built in silence. It's Thomas Edison spending years failing, again and again, until he finally gave light to the world. It's Lincoln losing election after election, walking through grief and doubt, until he stood unshaken in the storm of a nation divided. It's Carnegie working 12 hours a day as a telegraph messenger before anyone whispered the word steal. You want success? Then let go of the fantasy. Let go of the lie that says it's supposed to be easy. Let go of the dream that doesn't cost you anything. Let go of the myth that says the right mindset will magically erase the pain. Because here's what no one will tell you. Success demands pain. Not suffering for the sake of suffering, but the pain of growth. The pain of stretching, of facing who you are, and who you refuse to be anymore. It demands that you say no when comfort begs for yes, that you stand up when shame tells you to sit down, that you move when fear says freeze. And no, it won't feel good at first. Because greatness isn't born in pleasure, it's born in pressure. Pressure to rise, to change, to lead. You will cry, you will fall, you will bleed, and every part of you will scream to turn back. But here's the moment that matters most. Will you break? Or will you break through? Because those who break stay hidden. But those who break through become something unrecognizable. They become forged, tested, unshakable. Not because life got easier, but because they got stronger. You see, the average life will always be available. It will always welcome you with open arms and soft lies. But success? Success is earned, not with luck, not with talent, but with a will so defiant that even failure bows in respect. And that's why most people won't make it, not because they aren't smart, not because they don't have potential, but because they're not willing to pay the full price. The price of focus. The price of saying no to 99 things so you can be world-class at one. The price of doing what's hard when every voice around you, even the one inside you, says, take the easy road. But you're not here for easy. You're not here for average. You're here for impact. You're here for excellence. You're here to find out what happens when nothing holds you back. Not fear, not doubt, not fatigue, not failure. Because there will be days when it doesn't look like it's working. When you pour everything into something and it still falls apart. When the people you trusted walk away. When the results don't show up on time. But those aren't signs to stop. They are invitations to sharpen. Because success doesn't come to those who want it the most. It comes to those who work for it the longest. It doesn't respond to potential. It responds to consistency. That's the truth. It's not glamorous. It's not sexy. It's not always inspiring. But it's real. Success is choosing to keep showing up when you feel like a fraud. It's putting one more rep on the bar when your muscles scream enough. It's speaking your vision out loud even when they laugh. It's building your castle from bricks of rejection, doubt, and resistance, and daring the world to watch. And yes, there will be voices. Voices that say you're doing too much. Voices that ask, who do you think you are? Voices that tell you to slow down, play small, fit in. Ignore them. Because they don't understand the war you're in. They don't see the battlefield behind your eyes. They don't know how many times you've had to rebuild yourself in silence. You're not doing this for approval. You're doing this for purpose. And purpose doesn't beg to be understood. It demands to be followed. So you keep walking, you keep building, you keep rising. Not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Because every time you move forward, you're proving the world wrong. You're proving your past wrong. You're proving the old you wrong. And eventually, you become the kind of person no one can ignore. Not because you shouted, but because you endured. Not because you posted, but because you produced. Not because you asked for success, but because you became it.